بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Say sallallahu alayhi wasallam, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This session is going to be called Yahya Waheda session. Why is that? Because Yahya is suffering from a broken leg. He has been skateboarding and he fell. We want to say we love you so much, Yahya. Please, all of you, pay attention. I want you to pay attention to teacher while revising today. Choose the correct answer depending on what you have understood from Hatchet. The story takes place where? It takes place in Tunisia. Of course, it takes place in the Canadian wilderness where the plane crashed while having Brian inside. The genre of the story is a realistic fiction. It did not happen, okay? It's an imaginary story, it's a fictional story, okay? But all the people inside that story, they are like real people. We don't have flying dragons and we don't have like tigers which have the heads of people, for example. It's a real, it has people who look real. Brian was on his way to visit whom? His grandpa? Wrong. His mother? Wrong. He was on his way to visit his father while the captain of the plane, he had a heart attack and the plane fell. Brian got hurt because of a fox? No foxes are mentioned. Mosquito? No mosquitoes were mentioned. A porcupine? Yes, with his quills or with its quills. He was about to kill Brian, okay? Brian saw his father and his friend in the dream pointing at what? They tried to help him even in his dream, pointing at fire. The last element was missing, that was missing. The last element that was missing to help Brian ignite fire was oxygen, of course. That's why he was blowing. Find the word or words with the same meaning as the underlined word. A hatchet is a small axe, of course. A quill, it's a sharp spine, of course, coming from an animal like the porcupine. Stiffened, blocked, not moving. Her back couldn't move easily. Painstaking is someone who is too careful about everything. He barely registered. He barely realized. To register means to realize. The remains of the building smoldered. It means it slowly burnt. Choose the correct spelling of the words. So here, of course, this is the way we write prehistoric, coordination, Philadelphia, nuclear, tragedy, escape, and I have told you to pay attention to the other words like constitution, for example, and all the words we have seen in spelling. All the words. You have them in the covered material. I only have 6 words here. However, we have seen 40 words. Go back to each and every word and revise it. That's it. Choose the correct principal part of each underlined verb. Here, of course, Marianne began. Began is the simple past of begin. So it's a past. Okay? Tom had written, and we have said, whenever we have has, or had, plus a past participle, it's gonna be past participle. And here, whenever we have ing, it's gonna be present participle. As easy as that. Decide whether the underlined word is direct object, indirect object, or subject complement. Please pay attention to teacher, especially Yahya. Jane was happy about her progress. Was here. Whenever you have the verb to be, is, are, am, was, were, or any other linking verb, whatever comes after that verb is the subject complement. Okay, and here I'm not talking about a verb plus ing after is, are, am, was, were. No, I'm talking about especially, for example, when I say I am a teacher. Teacher is a subject complement. Okay, it's adding something to the subject, telling something about the subject. Okay, I am happy. Happy is a subject complement. Then, he bought his son a bike. Two questions. Okay, what did he buy? A bike. Direct object. For whom? For his son. Indirect object. So you're going to ask two questions. What did he do with the verb? Okay, that's the direct object. To whom? For whom? That's the indirect object. Let's move on to the next one. Simon gave her uncle an old book. She gave what? An old book. Direct object. To whom? To her uncle. Indirect object. I repeat, Simon gave her uncle an old book. She gave what? Old book. Direct object. To whom? For whom? To her uncle. Indirect object. So the question, what is going to be, the answer is going to be direct object. Okay? To whom or for whom, it's going to be an indirect object. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please ask me on WhatsApp, and I'm going to be glad to answer your questions. Good luck tomorrow for the exam. It's gonna start at 3 o'clock. You're going to be, I think, with teacher Mahmoud Abdullah Gadwalin, okay, at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Be prepared. It's gonna be on Zoom. If you have any problems with Zoom, please fix them now. Solve your problems with Zoom now. Thank you so much, and goodbye. Good luck.